Welcome to the Fireside Chat for Fitness and Nutrition with Adrienne and Ken. Today we're going to be talking about scrolling smart, good posture, and also social media's impact on our health. Do you want to kick us off, Ken?
I do. Yes, yes, yes. I have the good old-fashioned iPhone here. Old-fashioned, I say, but it's an iPhone. And how are you supposed to deal with it? How are you supposed to do it? Use it in order to protect your posture, in order to protect your neck. Because you see a lot of this right here where we're going on like this. And I mean, I see it all the time. And it just really, every inch go forward, every inch that your head goes forward, it adds 7 pounds or so to the weight of the back of your neck. So by the time you're down here, it's like 60 or 70 pounds relevant. It's just like it's like holding a bowling ball with your neck. So light bowling ball, yes, but still, it's not good on your neck. So how do you prevent that? What do you do? What are some strategies that you can use to overcome that? Well, one is to hold your phone at eye level, just like this. You just hold it like this, so that you're to me from the side here. I'm not tilted forward. I'm looking at it here, and that's just make a habit of trying to do that. Now, it can be tiring on the arms to do that. So in order to combat that, hold it with both hands. So you just go like this, and it's easier. Your elbows are into your sides. You just hold with both hands, and you can scroll easier. You can type with both thumbs because it's the thumb thing here, and then that's easier way to do it. It protects your neck. Now, let's say, for instance, if you get tired of this posture right here, like this, and maybe you have a low back issue or so. Well, it doesn't matter if I'm going to lower the camera here because you can go like this and put your elbows on your thighs and still maintain the proper posture. What you want is the proper posture from your waist to your top of your head. So see how my back is nice and flat from this position, and I'm bent forward and I'm resting my elbows on my knees. So that's fine as long as the neck is not bent forward at the shoulders. So there's that. So that's two things you can use. You can always use a stand. See, I have this right here where you just put it at eye level, so forth. You just clip it on there, and then you don't even have to hold it. You don't have to worry about holding it with your hands. It's just automatically there. And you want to get it to where the top of the device that you're looking at is at eye level. So that's basically what you want to do. That's the standard. So it's kind of like this right here. So that protects your neck. There's also another thing that you can do. It's called the 20-20-20 rule. So every 20 minutes, you look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. And that kind of breaks up your like this thing, you look away, kind of breaks up the I don't want to say monotony, but it gives your neck a rest. It gives your body a rest. So every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. And then the last one is do posture improving exercises and stretches. To give an example, you can just go ahead and pull your shoulder blades back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And when you do that, that opens up your chest, strengthens the muscles in between your shoulder blades. It helps maintain good posture. When you do that, make sure that you don't raise your shoulders up when you do it. You want to press your shoulders back and down just slightly so that it gets the middle trapezius and lower trapezius. It gets those shoulder blades back and down. And then you can do neck stretches. A good neck stretch would be a scaling stretch, and the muscles on the side of the neck here. So basically what you do is you're keeping this shoulder down. We're going to stretch this side. And what you'll do is just look straight forward, ear to shoulder, with the hand over the top of the head, and gently, just with the weight of this arm, you're not really wrenching it down, but just with the weight of the hand and the arm, you're pulling your ear more towards your shoulder, and just hold. These stretches can be anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds each side, 2 or 3 times each side, often during the day. You can do this 3, 5, 10 times a day. And because you cannot stretch too often. You can stretch too far, but you can't stretch too often. So those are some strategies that you can do to offset the iPhone neck syndrome that we are all, our society is suffering from. So do you have any questions?
And what do you call this, tech neck?
Exactly.
Term I've been hearing. Okay.
Okay,
I
yeah.
really like the ideas of, being able to hold it out with both hands, that you're getting a little bit of a workout and then also resting both of them on. I think that's just a really good policy that we should try to implement so that we don't have a bowling ball 5 steps forward with what,
Correct.
35 plus pounds of pressure.
Yeah, it's closer to 60 to 70%, 70 pounds of pressure on those small muscles in the back of the neck.
All right. Well, this is something good for all of us to consider.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's also consider social media's impact on our health, mental health, physical health too. Social media has become an integral part of modern life. It connects us to family, it connects us to friends, to never-ending content. And while it does offer some education, entertainment, inspiration, it also comes with a lot of challenges, especially when it comes to our health. And as a registered dietitian nutritionist, I do understand firsthand how social media can impact our well-being, both mentally and physically. And there's the pressure of comparison. There's the overwhelming presence of influencers promoting health advice that can be dubious at best sometimes. So it is crucial to approach social media with a more critical eye. Now, the first part, the trap of comparison, whether it's through Instagram or TikTok, it's very easy to fall into the trap of thinking that everybody's perfect bodies, their clean eating meals, their flawless lifestyles are reality. And in many cases, they're not. But we are feeling inadequate or unmotivated sometimes by looking at those images or reels. And studies have shown that the more time we spend comparing ourselves to others online, the more likely we are to experience negative feelings such as low self-esteem, anxiety, or depression. So it's just important to remember that social media is oftentimes a highlight reel and people are only showing their best moments. And there's this lens of perfection that is not the reality of day to day. And if we try to emulate somebody else's eating habits or appearance, it can actually lead to unhealthy behaviors like restrictive eating, disordered eating, or body dissatisfaction. Another part of this is influencers versus experts, knowing who to trust. A lot of times influencers are paid to promote products or diets or lifestyle changes that may not be backed by science. A lot of them can have good intentions, but influencers lack the formal training or credentials that are necessary to provide sound health and nutrition advice. They might base their recommendations on their own experiences rather than evidence-based practices, and that can lead to misinformation. So I encourage you to seek out reliable sources for your health information. Any nutrition or health advice should always be rooted in science and also tailored to individual needs. Registered dietitians, nutritionists, and other qualified healthcare professionals, such as exercise physiologists, spend years studying the complexities of human health, food, the body, how everything interacts, and we base our recommendations on research and clinical evidence to ensure that our advice is safe, effective, and applies to a wide range of people, while also individually we work with people to tailor recommendations to their specific needs. So definitely, maybe some questions to ask yourself would be, the person that I'm watching, do they have the necessary qualifications to be giving this kind of advice? Are they citing studies or reputable sources? Do their recommendations align with what you know to be safe and healthy for your body? And if those answers that you get back are like unclear, it's best to turn to a certified professional. Now, how do we use social media mindfully? One of the ways to use it that supports our health is by curating our feed, by following accounts that promote positive, evidence-based messages around food, fitness, well-being, like ours. Seek out registered dietitians, doctors, psychologists, and other healthcare professionals who are transparent about their qualifications and who prioritize your long-term health over a trendy quick fix hack. So another question might be, does this advice align with recommendations from qualified professionals? Does the content make me feel empowered and informed, or does it leave me feeling anxious, guilty, or pressured? And if you find that certain accounts make you feel inadequate or stressed or just unclear about whether this is true health information or not, it might be time to unfollow or to mute them. and to choose more content that encourages a balanced and realistic approach to health. So social media can be a valuable tool and a source, but it can also be a source of stress when it comes to our health too. And the key is to approach it with a discerning eye, recognizing that comparison can be harmful and that influencers may not always offer the most reliable advice. So we suggest following credentialed experts, focusing on your unique health needs, and using social media to inspire positive change in your life without compromising your mental or your physical well-being. Any questions, Ken?
No, no questions, but I like how you said, make sure that they know what they're talking about, because I've seen some people demonstrate exercises and I'm not going, what are you doing? And they've got, 100,000, a million views. And I'm like, wow, that is just, you're going to hurt yourself doing that, doing that. But hey, they're popular. They look good. And they obviously know what they're talking about, supposedly, because they look good. And that's not necessarily the case. So
you see that in the health, the nutrition field too. It's like have apple cider vinegar or only have celery. That's supposed to solve all your problems, and that's not exactly true. So yeah, definitely consider both your physical health and your mental health when you are on your phone researching, and also the position that you find your body in. And we would be interested to know what you've put into play that helps you with your social media content, or how you help yourself with your posture, in the comments below. Also, feel free to put any topics that you'd like us to discuss that we haven't yet, and we will follow up and get those into future sessions. And also feel free to subscribe, and if you like the support or like to support our channel, you can click on the link below, and we'll see you all soon. Take care.